What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Blue Raven. Am I live? I think I'm live. I think I'm live. Dun, 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 dun. Man, I wish it was bigger. It works. It still works. How's everybody doing this evening? We back on that grind. On that grind, on that grind. We back on that grind.
Safe area detected.
Y'all don't know umbrellas? What the hell? Okay. Got some energy in me. Let's go. Do I seriously not have a good hat? That's kind of bugging me that I have all these. That hat's stupid. I mean, it's a beret, but it looks stupid.
Hi, Agent.
That kind of goes with the bulletproof vest, but how's that? Let's see how that works. That looks dumb as hell, too. Man, come on. No good hat. Right, we're wearing a Santa hat. We're just going to go full retarded then. Let's go.
Agent, it's always nice to
Full
see you.
retarded. Full retardation.
It's worse than ever, Odessa. We're barely holding things together.
What am I supposed to do?
Help us!
I am helping. I am helping. Just not the way you want me to.
We need you out there again. Your leg wouldn't stop you.
It's not about that.
I know it isn't. But if we fail...
All right! All right. We could probably spare some people.
I'll be outside.
That fucking hat is awesome.
She said you did your part. I won't forget it.
You better not. Man, you are one fucked up chick. You've been through some shit. See, god dang it, gotta quit cussing. That's a woman who's been through some stuff. Some stuff that's seen some stuff that's done some stuff. Alright, 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 in tutorial. So we're gonna go to this mission here. There's a stronghold here, but I need to be level 28 to do that. That's the mission we did. Let's do this control point. Let's get this control point first, because so there's going to be many things we can do around the area. Um, so these are keys I missed, I guess. And when you unlock a control point, if I remember correctly, um, you can get like daily rewards for having controlled it. So that's what we're gonna do. I can't do the Santa hat. It's funny. It's funny as all hell, but I can't do it. It was just a joke. What about just the bill is so long though. Let's do that one. That one. All right, that works. That's fine. That's better than nothing.
Hi there.
Um. So and then as I upgrade this area, I can get like
Civilians in danger.
I can get like weapon vendors and stuff like that as you upgrade this. See, like right here. Oh, he already has I already have a vendor. That shotgun is OP. Don't need it. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting to do this. So if you go here, hey, I have a cache. Field cache open. Boom, boom. Okay, okay, okay. Then we back it up. Then we just go here, and then I can go to this equipped, this equipped. Uh, okay. I don't know why I did it that way. Hey, which one is Mark? For L2. There we go. So we're gonna just, we don't need it. We mark it as junk, and we just dismantle it. Money is not an issue in these games as much as the crafting is going to be the thing you want, the crafting materials. And then we get rid of our junk. See, we get some fabrics. Money is not a big deal.
Civilians in distress.
Oh, I forgot to do my weapons. Sorry. So I have this. I was actually liking this. This was nice. I mean that's nice, but it's a bolt action, right? I don't have any parts yet, so I can't do anything to it. So what we're gonna do is I like this 45 ACP. So we are going to get rid of everything else, including you. I keep hitting the wrong one. There we go. And then we get those components, right? It just keeps my inventory from getting all cluttered up and having to. The reason I don't sell stuff is because, again, money is not usually going to be the issue. It's going to be when I want to craft stuff. I don't have enough crafting components, and weapons and armor and stuff. You Division 1. You play the game. You're going to get the weapons you need. Oh, what's this question mark? Oh, no. We need to be on the handgun because we run faster with the handgun. There's a question mark over here I want to check out. Hold on, where's the question mark at? Well, there's a satellite thing here. Maybe it is the control point is the question mark.
Civilians in danger.
No, because that's over there. What the hell's over here? Oh, a public extraction. Let's go do that. The control point ain't going nowhere. That's one of my guys.
Incoming hostiles detected.
Are they coming in from the same spot?
Civilians in distress.
Oh, saved all the hostages. Cool. Oh, I can go back
You never know when more will show up.
and upgrade my stuff too. Let's do this. There's usually something cool for doing these. In the back. Look at that. Okay. There's the weapon. Okay, cool. Take it. Alright, we're heading back to the control site. And then I need to go... Ooh, another weapon case I would have missed. Let's see if there's anything better than the 45 I have right now. Because I'm not going to change this out right now. That's too good, right? Okay, these are both not better. Deuces. Hey, is there anything upstairs? Love that money. Oh no, it crashed. Oh no, I gotta wait 20 seconds. And you can get cooldowns for that, to where it's like, if you detonate it, it'll like instant cooldown on, so I think, I could be wrong. What do I know? All right, so that was more like a public event. Saving the hostages, that's kind of like a public event popping up. Hyena territory. So I run through this stuff. Does it make me sick at all? No. Okay. You can actually go on the opposite side of the street to those guys and run past them if you don't want to engage with certain enemies. Like you see them, they're walking on one side. You can walk on the other side of the road, and they won't. Typically, they won't even engage with you. Is that shit in? Hold on. Hold up. Hang on. UI. No. Settings. UI. Gameplay. Yeah, there we go. That shit Imperial. There we go. I don't know, metric.
Reinforcements en route.
Oh, there's the Gatling. There's the chain gun guy there. Nice, got him off of that. Right, let's get up here. Let's move our way up. Heal up.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Get off of it. I want to get on this thing. Control point cleared.
Detecting additional hostile
Oh,
contacts.
hold on. Where you at? Oh, there they are. I see them.
Heavily armored hostile.
Need to reload. Look, they're out of cover.
Get on.
Incoming backup request.
Demolition site. So now
Supply
there's
room
a
access unlocked.
so there's a supply room I have access to now, and like one today you can come in here and access these supply rooms, and they'll have like big ass loot in them. They'll have not big ass loot. They'll have good loot in them. I mean, I'm not high enough level really to be like oh baller loot, but when you get into the higher levels and you start getting those drops, it's pretty good. This was probably the easiest one I've ever had to do. It was legit easy. Come on, let's come on down. Yeah, hell yeah. Jack them up. All right, real quick, let's check and see if we got anything new. So as far as this goes, and these are upgrades. Okay, I haven't gotten back up to that. I got a new backpack. It is not better. It's a level 3, but it's not better, right? Well, I don't know. Hang on. Oh, this one has an ability to it. That's why it's better. Okay, I got you. I got you. And, oop, just by level, they're better. I kind of want to take this AUG over this ACP. I know the damage isn't there. Oh, so, hang on. I just want to see something. Yeah, no, uh, I like the ACP better. I got stuck hitting that button. There we go. All right, let's go. We need to go. We got to go to our map real quick. Before we go to our next point, we got to go back here. Oh, not there. We got to go because we have new skills we can unlock. And then I got to go take a quick break. I'll be right back. All right, I am back. Let me do this real quick. I'm offline right now, so if Duke wants to play with me, he can. By the way, huge shout outs to one of my new subscribers, Duke. He gifted me the latest expansion to Division 2, so that's one of the biggest reasons I'm playing it. I've been wanting to play it again for a long time, like really been wanting to play it. None of my friends, nobody on my friends just plays it, so it was one of those I was like, well, I want to play it, but I got nobody to play with me. And then like I said, Duke comes on. He says, I play it every day. and he tells me about the new expansion. I didn't even know about it because I had up till Warlords of New York. I bought the Super Ultra Deluxe version. I have when I bought it for the PS4, it was a tin case. It had Abraham Lincoln on it. It was badass. But they came out with a new expansion, and I was going to get it, next month. And Duke says, "No, I got you." Picked it up for me. So big shouts to him.
Hello.
I have the next drone I want to say is the turret. I always like to have the turret. But I don't have any. Let's see. Okay, so I guess I'm wrong. I'm only level 3. I need to be level 5 to get anything new. So let's go back to where we were. So we can quick travel to our control point to head to our mission. That's the other reason you have control points is you don't have to go to the other areas. It's like a quick. By the way, the other thing I loved about Division 1 and Division 2 is how Google Map accurate the game is. Like, the streets are exactly where they are in real life. The buildings are where they're supposed to be in real life. That's always been a really cool thing that I'm like, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I just make sure I didn't miss anything else. I didn't. Okay, let's go do this next. So we'll go ahead and click on.
The priorities are to locate Espinoza and get that shade node reactivated. Isaac will guide you where you need to go. Espinoza reported a substantial hyena
There's a public
presence.
event to my
We
right.
don't know exactly what they're doing here, but assume they're going to be in your way.
Let me go grab that real
Hostile
quick.
broadcast picked
Yep,
up.
it's a broadcast right there. We can do it. So the broadcast, you just have to stand next to it until it gets reprogrammed to us. This reminds me of Borderlands 3. Hey.
Manual override required. Hostile broadcast detected.
So now I gotta go and override it again.
Access key detected.
Our enemies want you to stop living life and
Here we go. Let's go.
but the hyenas. We tore up the rule book long ago. If you want freedom, join us.
Now we gotta go back to the. We gotta go to the next one, I guess. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, back here.
Progress resumed.
Okay, they're coming from over here. We should be good. We might get a purple bar. I doubt it.
Manual override required.
Cool. There we go. Again, this is usually just XP, and you're going to get a generic piece of gear. But Jefferson Trade Center, let's go. Make sure I'm reading good. Okay, let's go ahead. You can get blown up. Federal Triangle. But yeah, these buildings are accurate. That's one of the biggest things that a lot of people don't know, that if you're flying around DC, so much of the architecture is similar that it's not impossible, but it's very hard. See, these guys see me, but you know what? They saw me, but I wasn't moving away from them fast enough. But they would have left me alone. But I was like, kill them anyway. But when you're over Washington D.C., it's actually very hard to distinguish certain landmarks, like telling the White House from some of the other buildings in the area. Like you have to know the. Love when you do that. You target their explosions on their butt, on their hip. Boom! Goes the dynamite. Alright, let's do this. So this is a story mission. Again, we can match make, or we can just like we go into mission options. We can do story. I can match make. I'm not gonna match make. I'm just gonna do the story. I know Duke wanted to play with me, and whenever he gets on, he can
Last
join.
radio
join
contact
in,
with
but-
Espinosa came from a parking garage close to the shade node. Isaac has the location.
What's the big deal? Just one guy. Taking this fucker out!
Tell you what, this gun hits hard, but it's got a kick on it. It's got a kick on it, but it hit hard. Ooh, now this is going to be an upgrade. This should be an upgrade to my... No, it's not. I want it to be... I'm going to use this anyways. The ACP's gone. I'm going to use the AUG. Yeah, I'm going to use the AUG for a while. Oh, they got all of these. I just need a full auto weapon too. That's the other thing I'm kind of missing out on. But I think I missed something back here. I want to go back and check. Yeah, there's like a thing over here. There it is. I'm gonna, if I see them on the map, I'm definitely gonna try to get them. I don't care about what they're saying.
Except for viruses instead of bacteria.
And it's in D.C.
Some was sent here, but it's not guaranteed it actually arrived.
Well, it all sounds a bit shaky, Kelso. There's a lot to do.
Hey, Kelso, that's from D1.
None of which means a goddamn thing if we end up with another big outbreak. Look, I'm not saying this is all that matters.
Hostile radio intercepted.
We're under attack! Intruders in the east entrance! Then kill them! What the fuck? It's a division! So? Fucking kill them!
It's a division! Hey, that was
Look
a
for
really
a way
bad
down to the
line.
garage and see if we
That
can
was
pick
a
up Espinosa's
rough
trail.
line to say.
He tends to leave a mess.
It's a division! that was bonkers right there. That dude did not commit to that line. Always move forward, guys. In games like these, being pinned down is never a good thing. You're gonna die if you get pinned down. I was talking about it in my previous stream that like legit in combat where they teach us if you move into an ambush and you're ambushed, you don't squat and sit and hope for people to come save you. You got to save yourself. Get up and fight through the ambush. Push through it. That's what you got to do, man. Hey, some knee pads. Let's go. So, this game, and I can't do it that far. Yeah, let's just jump over it that way. That's the way to go about it.
Okay, so where do we stand?
All right, we're gonna move
Basically,
forward on this
everybody
guy.
outside about a 50-mile radius of DC is completely cut off from the network. Completely.
What do we do about it?
First, we need to assess the full scope of the damage. Which means going places that won't be easy to get to.
Because they're in hostile territory.
It's not just that. The flooding did a lot of damage, especially underground, which is where most of our infrastructure is located.
You think it was flooding that caused the network to go down?
Not a chance. This was deliberate.
You're near Espinosa's last known position. The shade node should be close.
Yeah, I picked up that. Okay, so we're good there. ABC, always be clogging. Commercial stupid. The dude from Fallout. The show, the Fallout show. Always be clogging. ABC. Alright. You know, maybe somebody can explain this to me. Why is it so bad to get your videos age restricted? If I don't want kids, like young kids watching my videos, and I want just adults and, you know, people of age that can handle the content to be watching my videos, how is that a bad thing? Because I watch videos like all the time. Like I love, there's a YouTube channel and they do horror reviews, essentially horror movie reviews. Essentially, it's a little bit more than that. Basically, that's what they do. But they blur everything and they watch what they say because they're like, we don't want to get age restricted. You're reviewing horror movies. What kids are watching these horror movies?
A living division agent or
Active shade beacon nearby.
You know what I mean? It's like,
Probably the node. Isaac should guide you to it.
you should be age restricted. Like, you should only want adults watching your videos. You actually shouldn't want kids. Maybe that's a form of demonetization. I mean, you guys let me know. I don't know. I honestly don't know the difference. Why I would not want my stuff age restricted. You got me. Can I not get to the other side? I'll just check to see if I can get over to the other side. No? Okay. Jefferson International Trade Center. Boom, 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 boom. Aw, are you dead? Do you want to be more dead? There, you're more dead now. Oh, are you dead too? I'm not gonna keep doing that. It's kind of fucked up. Nasty ass water.
Shade agent credentials authenticated.
There should be a terminal that'll let you reactivate the node.
Yeah, not before I get my loot. See, I kind of think like that. I know I have the RPK, but I kind of think like I'd rather have because that's what this is. This is essentially an RP ruthless. It's an RPK, right? I don't. I was in the military, but just because I was in the military doesn't mean I know military weaponry. But I'm gonna go to AK over that.
Authorization granted. Please stand by. Intelligent System Analytic Computer reactivated. All Isaac subsystems operational.
Oh, wait,
That was the
there?
last step to getting Isaac fully restored locally. But we have a ways to go before we can celebrate. And a missing agent to locate. Continue your sweep of the complex.
Hostile radio intercepted.
Hello? Is this the division? Looking for someone?
Who is this? How are you on this channel?
Friend of yours gave me a real nice wristwatch. He's right here. Want to talk to him?
No.
If you want him back, we can make a deal. You back off, we'll deliver him unharmed. Mostly.
They'll keep him alive. They aren't stupid. Just find that hyena piece of shit and waste her.
Sure. I still have putting the scope on an AK-47. That sounds kind of stupid. Anything in here? Yeah, loot. What's in here? D-pads. Typically, I'll go through the loot after I completed an area. Oh. Right for me. Oh, what? Well, I like this AK though. I'm liking the AK. I mean, there's something over here.
What we've got on the table is a possible solution.
What we've got is a possible disaster. We haven't done nearly enough field testing on your solution. We don't even know if it's toxic, for God's sake.
What we do know is that people are dying, and this stuff kills the green poison. How many?
Hostile radio intercepted.
So is the green poison different than the dollar fluid?
Hey guys, I'm still willing to deal, but you better decide fast. I don't know how much more this dude can take.
She's goading you to try to make you reckless. Just stay focused.
Yeah, stay focused. Hey, shopping cart. Explosive rounds. That's cool. I always forget to use them when I have them. You can equip them. And... Oh, wait, what? There's a... Oh, it's above me. It's below me. Okay. Wait. If it's below me, then it's... Then it was down here and I missed it. Wait, what? I mean, it's a key thing, and I don't have a key, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna get everything because I don't understand everything. Make sense? Alright. Full inventory, let's go. This is how you make an engine. Rambo style, bitches. I wrecked those dudes. Here comes some more.
Agent in need of backup.
I'm division, bitch. I think the big guys, they like hit them, shoot their backpacks or something, and it'll make it easier for them to die. Is there anything else in here? I feel like maybe there's something here. Anything over here? No? Anything else? Guardian. Man, I heard some news on Destiny, on the Destiny front today. Woo! So Metacritic's giving Edge of Fate like a 60 out of 100, which is bad for a video game. It sounds like that's a failing. That's an F. Or it's a D, right? But the player score is like 30. And then the raid, the challenge raid, like first time for first the race for the raid, like 500 teams completed it, and they found out like over 300 of those teams were cheating. And it still took like 2 days to beat the raid, but like more than half of the teams that were in there were cheating. Like, damn, Bungie.
Agent vital signs 0.
He didn't have to die here.
This without my drone. That's how good this. Plus, I had a great spot. That was a great spot. It was in an elevated position, and they had to come to me. I didn't have to go to them. That was a great spot to be in. I always think it's funny though when people hear that I was in the military and they're like, "Oh, I got this gun and it's a da 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 da," and they start naming off all the stuff like I'm supposed to know it. Like, listen, I only know the weapon systems that I was trained on. Anything other than that, I have no clue. You might as well be speaking Greek to me. I can tell you about my weapon systems, and I guarantee some of mine you're probably like, "What the hell is he talking about?" I'm gonna open both doors just because I'm a gentleman. Hey, does the alarm go? That'd have been funny, right? Straight Matrix style. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, this chick's gonna die. She killed Division 8. So, and she's a sniper. Okay. Let's run over here. Go here. Oh. I got too far ahead of myself. There we go. Let's try to keep the alright. Bitch. I gotta get over here. I'm getting flanked. And I don't like it. Dude, I jacked that chick.
There's nothing I could have done for Espinosa. That fucking hyena was toying with
There's
us.
one more person here still.
I hope she suffered a bit before you finished her off. Anyway,
I
thanks
guess
to you, we're an important step
spawned.
closer to getting the Shade Network back to full
There was a
strength.
nude here. I
You
leveled
did good.
up,
I'll see you
yay!
around. Looks like Isaac's back up and running. Nice. Meet me back at the White House. I've got some new intel I want to share with you and Manny.
Agent, you're ready for another skill, I reckon. Come back to the base and we'll set you up.
I just want to see if there's anything from this. I can't. I guess I can't. I guess I have to run around out here. Yeah, I want to run around out here and just see if there's anything I missed. Like if there was a scannable or something. Just do a quick run around. Okay. You can still hear enemies. That's funny. I mean, can I throw it over the wall? They have no clue what's going on. Somebody's on the other side shooting. Who's doing the shooting? Your mother. Alright, let's go, guys. There could be something else here. Wait, did they climb the wall? No, they didn't climb the wall. They didn't climb the wall. Alright. Back to the White House we go. Time to drink some energy. So good. Guys, not a sponsor. But hey, if this company Pure Cake wants me to sponsor them, or wants to sponsor me, not me sponsor them, wants to sponsor me, I'm up for it. Y'all's drink is banging. Whoo! I'm only drinking right now the green apple, but there's also a Jolly Rancher blue blackberry or some shit. I don't know, but I'm in for that too. I just haven't gotten it yet. Base of operations upgrade.
Thanks to your hard work, we've been able to make some critical upgrades to the base of operations. We've restored access to the city's CCTV cameras and updated our maps of DC and the Situation Room. The mess hall has proper food prep and cooking equipment, and comfortable places to sit and have a hot meal. Giving the staff a place to relax has boosted morale. We're getting an influx of food, water, and medical supplies. Some of these will remain here to create a stockpile. And the surplus will be redistributed to civilians in need. It's hard to believe we have a surplus of anything right now. The White House is coming back to life. Keep up the good work.
So we did the same thing in the first game. We took the post office, I think it was, and we turned it into a working base of operations.
Hey there.
Hey
Up for
there.
learning a new skill?
I am. I know the Hive is really good too. The Seeker Mine is good. Firefly is supposed to be really good too because it's another. Like I kind of want to do either Chem Turret. Okay, guys, sorry about that. I had to go help my baby. He was just finally going to sleep and had to help the wife with a few things. What is this? Access more rewards. Okay. Check my benefits. Okay, so you guys are not going to be able to see anything right now because it's on my Ubisoft account. Do I have any new rewards? View all rewards. Let's see what I have. I don't have any. I don't have anything. I don't have any. My balance is 0. So unless some of this stuff is. Division 2. These are things I've already gotten. I can't get it. It's locked. There's some free stuff here, but they're locked. I probably have to beat certain parts of the game to get these weapons, skins, and stuff. There's some cool stuff in here. Okay. 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 Let's get out of here so I can get back to playing the game. Exit. All right. So yeah, sorry, I had to help my wife with my son, but he's asleep now, so I should be good. It's a Friday, so I'm gonna stream longer tonight than I normally do. Oh, it logged me out. Okay. Look at. So if anybody jumps in and wants to chit chat with me, or if you have Division 2 installed and you want to play with me, Directive 51, the presidential directive authorizes the division to operate in this presidential wall or shortly before the previous. Okay, so we were getting our next ability is what we were doing. Skill point, and you'll unlock all of these eventually. So
Safe area. Enter.
Pulse is really good because you can see where everybody
Agent
is.
requesting backup.
I'm debating Firefly. What does Firefly do? Detail. Okay, so lock. Okay. No, I don't want that right now. But the chem launcher heals me, right? This is my. Yeah, I can heal an ally or I can heal myself. This is the one I want to do. There we go. Equip now. There we go. Okay. Perks. There we go. I have 2 more that I can use for Shade Tech. I want optics and magazines. So what that does,
Goodbye.
if I remember correctly now, if I go into my inventory, I go to this weapon here, right? Oops. Let's go and open this real quick. Cool, I finally got a gun for my. Replace this POS. Okay. Okay, so if I come here and go to my AK, actually I'm going to be using the AUG because it's. Why was I not using the AUG? I just got this AUG, didn't I? Yeah, I can hit square. I can put a scope on it, right? I just unlocked this scope, which yes, you want to put a scope on it, and then I also got. No, I thought I got a magazine. Did I not get the magazine? Maybe it's something for like. It might be a magazine for very specific. We're gonna use this, by the way, and so we don't do that again. Bye. Okay, so wait, I'm confused because I thought for sure that's what I just did.
Howdy.
Perks. Okay, awarded tactical small pouch magazine that fits in your belt. Okay. Small tactical pouch magazine.
See ya.
Maybe it's not. Maybe it's for smaller weapons. Maybe it's for my freaking. Is it for this? Nope. I don't know. Figure it out later. But let's go. There is something over here. Okay, so that's just saying that's the quartermaster. This is one of the vendors. And if you, how much money do I have? I have 18 because I haven't been selling anything. I've been dismantling everything. You can buy. Sometimes you can get good deals. Sometimes. There's other vendors.
You're the best, Agent.
You're the best, Agent.
If I can't get more pieces from the toy store, I'm not gonna be able to finish my fucking map.
All right, Manny. Jeez. While the sheriff here was busy waking up Isaac, I kicked in a few doors.
Did you learn anything?
Some new cuss words.
Anything useful?
I know where we can find out where the cure was sent.
The capital. We can't get past those defenses.
Not yet. But once we reconnect to our satellite network and get the main Shade node online, we should be back at full strength. Then we'll be ready.
I have to get my drink.
Okay, well, in the meantime, we have intel President Allen survived the crash. He's being held by one of the factions. Locating him should be a priority.
Oh, fuck that. There could be another major outbreak anytime soon. We don't need some politician. We need that cure.
We might need him to access it. It'll be somewhere secure.
All right. Let's see what we can do. I don't know whether to be flattered or offended, Manny.
All right. Next mission. All right, so we can go to the map. Safe houses are always good to get to because then they're just fast travel points, right? Here's a main mission here we need to do. This one is the theater. This one we already completed. Yeah, completed. And this one is complete. Okay, so we got those two done. There was another one here. This is a level 7 American History Museum. Level 5. So let's go this. Let's go fast travel here. It's going to be quicker if I just fast travel, run up to it, then go from the White House there. It's 1 block up versus 1, 2 blocks. 3 blocks, 4 blocks, 5 blocks, who knows how many blocks. But I just drank the rest of my drink and I was not thinking. I was like, oh, we shooting for a while. Probably shouldn't have done that, so I'm gonna have to refill that here in a second. So I'll take another break once we get to this safe house. Let's go. Let's make sure we have the safe house on the map. Okay, yeah, it's not loading this. Oops. I want down. I want to get down. Here it is. So the chem thing, I can shoot at an ally when I'm in with other people, or I can shoot it off the ground on myself and hit myself. That's why I picked it. We're gonna go over and help whoever's getting shot at over here.
Detected. Control point in proximity.
There you go. Detected what? Detected something. Hold on. What is this? Let's go to this engagement. Come on, let's go. Are they trying to retake my control point? Is that what's going on here? They're honestly trying to retake my control. I didn't know that was a thing. That's kind of cool. So you have to redefend your there's an engagement going on that you have to redefend your control point.
Here they are! Reloading!
Minigun! Take cover!
Will you take?
Don't make the move. Don't worry, I got you.
Alright.
We kicked their ass.
Why couldn't they leave us alone?
So I guess every so often you have to defend your control points. That's kind of cool, actually. Like, or the hostiles can take them back over. I don't know. Maybe that.
For showing up. We really needed
That's
your
pretty.
help back there.
That's pretty cool. Because it wasn't like that. I do. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention enough the first time I played through the game, and it's always been like that. But if that's one of the new things, I like that. I like that idea. I remember one of the first trophies you got in the first game was shutting a door. What does it say? 15 and 9, 15 and okay. $600 feet. Give me that. Oh, there's something up. Okay. Hold on. How do I get up there? Oh, okay. I see. It's up here. I get it. I got you. See? There's legitimate, like, if you're trying to platinum the game, you got to get these things.
I don't know. They're hauling ass.
No way they can outrun Sherry. She's a fucking puma.
That's one tired-looking puma.
She's usually faster.
Oh, I can't watch this anymore. And they're liable to get away. Hand me my rifle.
Shoot the dude. The girl will try to help him, and you'll be able to back her too.
You gotta lay off that crap, Peter. Look around you, for God's sake. I am. Do you know what I see? What? Nothing. Endless days of nothing. It's all gone. We think we can restore it, but it's gone. Maybe someone's grandkids would experience something close to what we used to have, but for you and me, buddy, fucking nothing. And you think getting high on that shit is the answer? No. There's no answer. We're all gonna die. Probably sooner than we think. Might as well enjoy myself a bit on the way. Stop it, Peter. This is not you. I didn't think so either. But I also thought I'd be dating Maya. Studying.
This is the only place around here that the hyenas didn't dare to touch. That's good news for you. That's some really interesting intel here.
So you can also pick up side missions here.
Don't we have enough agencies in this country?
It's not so much an agency as a kind of stay-behind movement. A last line of defense, if you will. No hierarchy, and you'll answer directly to the president.
And I'll get to do whatever I want.
Whatever is needed, Miss Kelso. Should you be at...
Looks like you got your hands full. Good luck.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Okay. So now we have access to like all the different little things in the map. See, like all these are Shade Tech caches and stuff. I want to go do this control point and grab this, and then we'll come down, grab these two, and do this side mission. This side mission. We're gonna clear all this shit out. This whole area is gonna get cleared. That's my goal right now. So I love Division because I get caught up in the side missions, because the side missions are just as fun as the normal missions. So It's good XP. There's something going on to my right. Wonder if it's quicker. Okay, let's see. It's gone already. Okay. Well, it's still there, but. Sweet.
Hostile broadcast.
I don't
detected.
think I have a holster. I think this is my first. Oh, no, I do. Okay. Alright. Better holster. Let's go. Okay. I'm gonna go do this broadcast real quick.
Back the hell off before you get yourself killed. You have no idea who you're dealing with. How much time have we got? I think it's safe to say that nobody have a drink. We got to fight. Hell, enjoy yourself. You might not be alive tomorrow.
Again, it's just XP that I want to do. I like just like in Destiny.
Hostile control point detected. Progress halted.
Key.
Main override required. Access key detected.
Let my drone do all the work.
Start enjoying the little time you have left on this world.
Progress resumed.
Back over here, override this, and we're done. Alright, let's go.
There will be no second chances. It's time to make a decision. Make sure it's the right one.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Reinforcements incoming.
You know what I mean? Right, sometimes it's easier to just get up and go hammer. Yep. Now I gotta defend the control point. I got it.
Incoming hostiles detected.
No minigun this time. Don't need it. tell you.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
Was there a minigun here too, and I just didn't see it? Oh, there was, right there.
They won't be attacking our settlement now.
So yeah, every day when you log in, you want to go to each one of your settlements, and you'll get all your loot for controlling them. And you can give like water and tools and stuff like that to them, and it'll make them stronger. So, all right, while we're here, we got another weapon. Ooh. It's a shotgun with. Okay, I want to go you, and I want to go you, and then I want to go you, and then I got this. Oh no, I got holsters galore. Holy cow! Okay, weapon damage is plus 1%. The Michael Douglas one. Robinson defense. This one's got weapon damage. Armor's 42. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. I don't really know what the difference is, but we got stuff too. Obviously, I want to go with the green over that, and then knee pads. I feel like these knee pads are better. 1.1% weapon damage. Okay. So I've done it. Sweet. All right, let's go. We got everything. Now, what do we want to do is go over to this shade tech right here. Grab the shade tech. I think these are like skill points or something. I don't remember, but we're gonna go get this. You know what would really be cool is if you could get a dog as one of your abilities, like have a dog running with you and you can sick the dog on people. But then there's a chance the dog could get killed. And then I guess that would work.
Friendly control point detected.
That was the last one. How is everyone?
Okay. So this one's right here. Shade Tech cache. Okay. Maybe I got to go down and around. Of course, it's not that easy, right? not. I'm getting further away from my stupid Shade Tech cache. Probably because I'm underground. Dark Zone key. Cool. So the Dark Zone's the PvP area of Division. That's all it is. This is like a big circle.
Nearby echo detected.
Huh? There's weapon cache. Yeah, see? I was right. I was right. So if I go in inventory and I look at this, this is the same thing, just with more dressing on. So RPK, yeah, I'm right. Okay, cool. Cool. Don't need an RPK, but because I have an exotic RPK loot. An outcast key. Cool. I mean, I'm getting stuff that is definitely worth coming down here, but no clue where I'm at. I'm gonna end up in like a super heavy zone launch. Use the ladder. Where the hell am I? Okay. Gotta get back over here. So that was a big waste of time. Can I cut through here? I can cut through here. Did I? Yep. Don't forget that loot. There's something over here. Oh, it's an echo. Echoes give you XP too, so while this echo's going on, I'll be right back.
God damn it, Kelso! They got us cornered!
Get out of cover and waste them already!
Shit! Sniper, 12 o'clock.
I got him!
Oh!
Odessa, I got you!
Kill him! Kill him! You're dead!
Come at me, motherfucker!
Kelso, you crazy bitch!
All right, I'm back. Sorry, I had to go get a drink. What's up? What's up, dude? All right. Loot. Maybe I had to come this way to get it? I don't know. Wait, what's these green? Hold on. Oh, that's just my control point. Because I backed up, there was like a green dot on each side. Hey, there's loot there. Always want that loot. The souls in me does that. He just woke up. Man, I've been up since like 6 this morning, 5 this morning. I don't know what time my son woke me up. He just went to sleep, so I'm exhausted. But I got some energy drink in me, and I am on. Give me that. The grind. Well, I have to go out this window. I couldn't go. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to get over this fence. Evidently, I can't just. Oh, I can. I tried that earlier and it didn't work. Give me a shade tech.
Friendly control point nearby.
There it is. One of 4. All right. Now from here, I want to go get this one. So we're just running around getting shade texture at the moment. That's all we doing. And then we'll go start the next mission. Let's run a little faster, shall we? But that's the one thing that bugged me about the Division games, is that it's like the only people who seem to have survived are the people who live off of government, off of help. You know, the people who help themselves died out. It's really weird. Oh god. Alright, Patrol, you guys keep patrolling now. You do your thing. Like they're like, who left to protect us and this, that, and the third. I'm like, can't you protect yourselves? Like my whole life I was raised like, yeah, my whole life I've never relied on anybody but myself. That's not to say I've never asked for help. There's a big difference between relying on yourself and asking for help, right? It takes a humble man to say, hey, look, I could use some help. But
I don't think we can carry anymore.
But I've always
Dogs don't weigh much. The weight isn't the
yeah,
issue.
I did see the.
Are you sure about leaving this shit?
I don't know if it was a movie. I saw like a trailer for it. I think that's what it was.
Wait, I got an idea. Call Jay over here. What for?
Was it a trailer of it? 45-minute one? Maybe I did watch it. I don't know. Is it like on Amazon or something? I remember seeing something about it.
Come over here a minute.
But this game opened differently than I remembered it, and I was in a different frame of mind when it came out too, definitely, because it says like if there's nobody to help us, then like everything's pointless. It's like no, help yourself, right? Because watch it on YouTube. It's actually pretty good. Okay, yeah, I think I did. I might have watched it, but I'll rewatch it. I was saying this earlier. The Walking Dead had it right. The most alpha males are going to be the ones who create these factions that are going to take over and recreate structure, recreate law, recreate formality. Okay, it's not going to be chaos like this. Like, this game is fictitious in every way, shape, or form. You're not going to have just these agents running around and have premiered on Crackle. Okay, you're not going to have these agents running around just doing random you know, the, like, just shooting people on the streets. Like, there's still going to be a rule of law, and with and in the the concept of division agents just proves that our government's still in some sort of control, because there's division agents. All right, there's another one over here. I need to get this one, or do I need to get these ones? Because it says there's 4 I need to get. Well, I want to do this side mission, so we're gonna go to this one. But we're gonna go to this one, but we're gonna fast travel here. I've always been I don't ever rely on somebody else to help you, because everybody will let you down, and that's a fucked up way of looking at it. But eventually, everybody will let you down. But if you rely on yourself, you will never be let down. Oh, really? Like the all-seeing eye and whatnot. It's kind of funny. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's go. That's the one thing I've always said. It's like, if you rely on yourself, you'll never let yourself down. Set expectations for yourself, and oh, there's one right here.
Detected from the control point in proximity.
There's one like literally right here. Stay tech. Sweet. And then there's one over here. It's upstairs. Oh, we about to pump shotgun some people. I was like, I know there was another one of you here. There you go. Get out of here. That's not to mean you can't have friends to aid you but constantly relying on somebody for something is a bad way to live your life. Bad way to live, man. Like, think of it in the simplest form. You got a job. You don't have a car. You have a friend who has a car. Yay, urban camo. By the way, I got the straight up Resident Evil arm stuff on. But your friend has a car, so you go, okay, hey, can you give me a ride to work? And they go, yeah, and you're okay. And they're very reliable people. What's in here? Ooh. Loot. And then you ask them again. Yeah, they do it again. And then you wake up late one day and you're like, dang, I gotta get to work. And you call your buddy, hey, can you give me a ride to work today? And they're like, dude, I'm busy today. That's what I mean. Is that 90% of the time your friend's gonna be there for you, but there's gonna be those times where, all right, we're doing that side mission now. We're going to
Some hyenas got their hands on a Shade Tech cache. They took it to a hotel they used for sorting all the goods they pillaged from
and I feel like
recover it and bring it back to the White House.
What y'all doing just staring at me for? Come on, poke out. Alright. and I just think that the chaos in the first game was a little bit more accurate in the fact that it was just such a dramatic outbreak that all social services New York didn't lose all social services. It was like placed on hold, kind of like what they did with COVID, but in a more extreme
Tech cash in that hotel. Get it back.
Extreme way, right? Short side mission, so that's why I did it. At least I think it is. I don't know. It could be 2 hours. I don't know. No, I don't know. Dang, that dude's so dead. All right, let's go. I root for the trick shot I saw when I announced the division. Hold on, let me read it. Yeah, my wife doesn't play video games at all, but she loves not only watching me play video games, but telling me how to play video games. She'll be like, "Oh, no, turn around, you missed something."
Cash is a built-in locator.
Right.
Looks like it's below you.
The last game I played with my wife, where she watched me play, I want to say it was a Walking Dead game where you played as Daryl. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, backseat drivers, no shit. Right. But I've always told my wife, it was like, you would really like Division, like the storyline of the Dollar Flu and everything like that. And then in this game I'm still confused. Is it still the Dollar Flu? Because they call it the Green Plague or some shit. Green something or another. I don't know if it's still... I know it's like a variant of what happened in New York, but it's like its own subset of... Survival Instinct, yeah. I think that was a Walking Dead Survival Instinct. I think you're right on that. That was a fun game. Played more. And I think I just healed myself by accident. I think I also played The Last of Us with her.
You're right on that shade tech cache.
I love when I'm elevated. I can just sit down and fuck everybody up. Like, I hate when they're above me and I gotta shoot up, because the elevated position is always a better position to be. Okay. It's right over here. Let's get the shade tag. Oh, I hear somebody. Wait, what?
Multiple hostiles inbound.
Did he jump down? Switch to shotgun. I think he did. I think they did. I think they're trying to work their way back around up here. Hang on a second. I will definitely read what you're saying, dude, here in just a second. Oh, she punched me. Confused. I'm cornfused. There we go. Okay. The season pass is worth getting. Here, on here, lots of mats, cosmetics, permanent XP boots. A couple of weeks ago, they did get fun. Okay, I don't have the money right now. I'm not even up to level yet. And I'm always a little shady about season passes on games because I have to decide whether or not I'm going to play the game for the full season. Like Destiny was okay. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing it because it's the only game I'm freaking playing. Division, I'm loving what I'm playing right now. So the odds are, yeah, I'll probably pick up the season pass, but at the moment I'm just trying to get a couple levels in.
The exit is up ahead. Time to check out.
Check out. I don't know if I'd like this shotgun. I mean, it's fine, but I'm not in Division. I'd rather have something that's fun. Did it give me a level 30 boosted character? It might, and I just didn't see it. Here, when we get done with this, I'll look. Because I just chose. It asked me if I wanted to start like in the new expansion. And I said, no, I want to start with the original storyline. Because I don't remember it. It's been so long since I played it. So I was like, I'd rather play the original story. You know what I mean, Ryan? So that I could have started the expansion, so maybe it would have given me a. Because I have two other characters. I have a level 40 and like a level 30 character, so. I already finished the Destiny 2 one and it's just came out. And you're completely maxed out already? Dang. Doesn't that go to like 200 or something like that now? So, I don't know if you heard, but the new raid that came out for Destiny, first of all, I called my shot. That's all I'm going to say about that right there is if you watch why I quit Destiny, one of the biggest reasons I quit Destiny was there was no new content. Yeah, because I think you can only you can only go up to a certain point in your season, a level, until the next part of the season drops, and then you get the next part to like 150, and then you have to wait, and then they time gated it so you couldn't just go straight to 200. I believe that's how they did it. But one of my biggest complaints to Destiny was that there's nothing new. It's recycled content, and I felt like the new area was just that. Recycled content. The raid boss. I don't know which raid boss it was, but one of the raid bosses is a strike boss that got deleted from the game from original D2. It was a D2 strike. Inside Terminus, I think is what it was called. And it was a big Vex freaking robot that teleported around the room. And it was a really cool encounter. And he's a freaking boss now in the raid. So they didn't even come up with a new raid boss. They just recycled an old one. Lazy. I will not pay for lazy. I'm sorry. I won't. There's no heart in Destiny anymore.
Good work. Take that Shade Tech cash to the quartermaster when you get a chance. Might as well get some use out of
Inverted
it.
Spire. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, the Inverted Spire. Yeah, they just took that boss and re-skinned him. Oh, I got a kit. Hold on, I got a kit. I always like opening my kits. These ones are all gonna be cute. Boom, boom. Yeah, Insight Terminus is the big Scion. Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking of the Vex one. That was like snipe the shit out of you. Right? No. Because that one's still there. I'm talking about the one that they took out. It was part of the. It was in the Red War. It was one of the Red War strikes, and you went to Failsafe's planet, and and then when you fought the final boss, he was on this platform, and it was like a triangle, and he would teleport to each platform, and then eventually, once you destroyed the shields, he would end up in the middle, and he was just a Vex, if I remember correctly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right. So shotgun, you're going away because I'm gonna use this. I don't care. I don't like that shotgun. Ooh, I like. Hold on. So this is not better. This is an SMG. So, hold on. I could put a red dot on that. That's funny. I'm trying to think what I want. I want an assault rifle or an SMG. I have this. This is a. I mean. I'm gonna stick with the SMG for now. Okay. It's my decision. I'll live with it. All right. I want that over that. I always like weapon damage over anything. Right now, at least. Ooh, skill tree +1. It's just, I'm taking that one just because it's +5. It's a level 5. All right, let's keep it moving. Yeah, with the big drill. Is it the one with? No. Because yeah. It was the big drill, and you had to run around it, and then you went in, and then he was standing up on the platform, and the platforms. No. That's a different one. That's a different one because that one the platforms start disappearing, and you keep going down until you get to the liquid goo area at the end. That's not the one I'm talking about. What the hell was that? Now you're going to make me look it up real quick. Hold on a second. Let me look it up and see what the hell I'm talking about. So it's a giant hobgoblin is the boss. Okay. Is it D1? I think it's something from D1. Orange Dealer, Lake of Shadows, Inside, Exodus Crime, Inverted Spire, the Pyramidium. I think that's it. The Pyramidium on Io. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. Let's see. Yeah, the Pyramidium Strike. So the boss from the Pyramidium Strike is literally one of the bosses in the new raid. That's the strike I was thinking of. That's the one I was thinking of. All right, where are we? Yeah, so if I go to New York, it'll automatically boost me to 40. I think. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. I could be wrong. But like I said, I want to do all this stuff. Uh-oh, is my safe house under attack? I think my safe house is under attack again. There's an exclamation mark. Or it's got new loot. It's got new loot. Okay, but Duke, you're gonna get a kick out of this. Asdacross posted a video a couple hours ago, and in the day one raid, it took 2 days to complete. To beat. It's considered, I guess, like the hardest raid they've ever done. Anyways, 500 teams completed it. A little over 500 teams completed the raid, right? They've already proven that almost 300 of those teams were cheating to complete it. and to put icing on top of that, even thicker icing on the cake, 70% of the cheaters, yeah. And it's the layoffs that Bungie did, a lot of the layoffs Bungie did, was their anti-cheating department. Like, are you serious?
What do you say? Think you can help?
Alright, yeah, here you can have all the steel. I don't care. So yeah, you give them stuff and it helps boost their shit up. Da-da-da-da. There's a shade tech here. Let's go get this one. Let's go. So also Metacritic is giving it a 60%, the expansion, which is not good. And then the audience is at like 30%. So I think I made a good decision on not getting this expansion. Like I said, Bungie has to earn. They have to earn my money now. They're not just getting my money for free anymore. They have to legitimately. What the hell is that? What are these little? Are these the? These are the upgrade things, right? These little triangles. Those are the places I go to upgrade stuff. By the way, you weren't here earlier, Duke, when I was talking about the engine that they use for. Oh, let's get rid of. I don't like people getting executed. The engine that they used in both Division 1 and 2 is called the Snowflake engine, I believe. Amazing environmental engine. Like, as far as our environmentals go, amazing.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
All hostages saved. Let's go. I did it. Typically, these ones are going to be. You can get like. There's not going to be like a super awesome thing in this. It's just going to be like these little small loot bags for craft and whatnot. But I think it's called the Snowflake engine, and it's a very good environmental engine. Like the rain. In Division 1, it was the snow, right? Really well done. How are you not dead? Jeez, I shot you like 50 gazillion, bazillion, million times. We're going in. Alright. Grab that. I platinum Division 1, by the way. It's one of the few games I have played.
Indeed it is. And we're close to the FBI, too. The JTF is a pretty strong presence here. What?
We're gonna go back to the White House because I want to upgrade my stuff. So here's what I'll say about Division. Division 1 was so much fun. Getting to go to Times Square, having never been there myself, seeing the Empire State Building and all that. It was really cool. Central Park and all that. Washington, D.C. I have been to. Seeing some of the places that I've visited is pretty cool. It is pretty cool, I will say.
Oh, hey.
So I can upgrade this to, what does it do? Like freezes them or something? Shocks them? Bombardier. Boom! I like that. The healing one. I actually kind of like the base one. Defender drone. Defender attempts to deflect incoming bullets. I'm gonna stick with this for now. We're gonna go to our perks though. I want to at least get all my weapon perks done so I can have permanent weapon stuff. Like, going to get the second magazine done. That's cool. And increase my capacity. Hell, let's just get these up. I got the shade tech for it. Might as well, right? There we go. Okay. What is this one? 4 new equipment loadouts can now be created in your inventory for a total of 8. I don't really care about that right now. Okay, yeah, let's get our headshots up. What was it? Yeah, let's get multi-kill XP again. There we go. All right, so we're good there.
Take care.
So now, if I'm right, I go to this gun. Go to this gun. I have a scope for it. I just use the red dot. I should have a barrel for it. Yep. This one doesn't come with a magazine, so I don't have to worry about it. And then this has already got everything. But I can also put in a bigger magazine for that. Put that on there. I don't have a muzzle for it yet, but that's why you do those, is so you get free. You don't have to dismantle, like, because in D1 in Division 1, if you wanted those extra equipment add-ons, you had to pick up a weapon that already had them attached and either take them, when you dismantled them, it would take those off and put them in your inventory, I think. And that's how you got them. Or you could buy them from vendors, I think. But in 2, they're like, hey, let's just make it a perk where if you unlock them, then you're good to go. Then you're good to go. I got new apparel. Why did I get new apparel? Oh, I have a cache. Ooh, I have 2 caches. Let's see what I get. I got purple. Shoes. Alright. Cool. We got blue. Purple again. And emotes. Yeah! Superstar! Alright. So I got new shoes. Now they have a hat on. Okay. I like the dog tags. I've always liked the dog tags. Emotes. Welcome to the Rock. That's what that is. It's from the movie The Rock. One of Nicolas Cage's best movies. Prove me wrong. Okay. All right. So we're good here. Let's get out of here. What's the next mission I need to do? So this one here. No, I want to do. See, I feel like these are. These are side missions I can pick up, right? Let's go to the settlement and do that. Let's go there and do that. We'll pick up those side missions. Striker drone is the best. See, that's what I was thinking too, because he just flies around and just lights enemies up for you. I definitely agree. But yeah, I gave you a huge shout at the beginning of the video for hooking me up with this DLC that we will be getting into sooner than later. Because my plan is to get as much content with Division and get into the expansion as quick as I can, but not give up on any of my other content either. So I got to talk to Michael Davis, Cameron Reed, and Justin. So I got to talk to these two people. Let's go talk to them. Here's one. I don't care what you have to say. And all right. So I got these side missions now. These 3 side missions. So I will do these 3 before we go down here and do these.
The Theater settlement lost contact with the Sword community. It's living reliably and worried the hyenas might have something to do with it. They've asked us to investigate.
Hello, I'm Anaya. I'm going to be helping out at the base of operations with equipment fabrication. It's a pleasure to meet you.
So I can craft stuff. So, but yeah, my goal is to get the story done, get 40, get onto Warlords of New York expansion, do that, and then go into the Brooklyn one. And this may become my main game I'm playing. So I was just talking to a buddy of mine, dude, I need another Life Killer game. I'm not playing Destiny no more, so I need the new Life, the Time Killer, not Life Killer, Time Killer, right? And he's a WoW guy, so he's like, man, come play WoW with me. And I'm like, man, I don't want to play no WoW. I have a character that I never finished. I have a character I never finished. And WoW, it's just not for me. I've never been into, I like, on hiatus. Yeah, I have
But he always ended up having fun. It was hard to get him to go while you were deployed.
Paladin tank. I have a...
Especially the second year. I'm sure it was. More of them headed this way.
What's the one that you can tame animals?
If we go, they're dead.
Like you can go around, tame animals, and then you can have the pet they fight alongside you. That's what I would. I have a level 30. I don't know. I was playing classic WoW anyways. I wasn't playing regular WoW.
Secure the area and search for any surviving members of the community that's been residing here.
Hunter? Okay, yeah, so I was a hunter then. I mean, it's fun. I'm more on, if I'm gonna play that a level of an MMO of that level, I'm gonna play SOTAR. Which is Star Wars: The Old Republic.
To the library is east of your position.
I have thousands of hours into that game. I'd rather, so you gotta go up. I see. Time to go up. Huh? Oh, maybe I just going over here. Well, we gonna get in here. Don't worry, people. Maybe going over this side. Here we go. Here we go. We're making progress now. Oh, you're dead. Okay. I thought there was somebody up there. Like I thought I saw somebody up there. I was looking. But so I was looking for another time-killing game. Diablo 4 was an option because it's not a bad game. It's not a good game, but it's not a bad game. So Diablo 4 was in the running. And then when you said that they made a whole nother expansion to this game, because I was like days before we even talked about it, I was thinking like, man, I kind of want to go back and play Division and really, really give it its Division 2 and give it its due justice, you know? And every time I'd go in and I'd look to download it, I was like, I started playing Borderlands 3 again, and I was and then when you brought that up, I was like, oh, sold. I'm totally down for. I was going to pick it up when I got paid on next week. I was going to pick up the expansion, but
all hostages are deceased.
Damn.
Oh, they dead as fuck. No sniper, no sniping. Yeah, I think it is. I think it was. I feel like it got. It fell under the. It fell under everything because of oh, there you are. Because of the other Tom Clancy game, Ghost Recon. No, Ghost
Got a
Recon.
report of activity on the roof. See if you can find a way up there.
Yeah, the matchmaking is definitely legit in this game. I like it. Badlands. What's the other Division S game that the other Tom Clancy game that came out at the same time as like Division? Breakpoint. Yeah, I feel like that game overshadowed Division, because Division came out as this could potentially take away I don't have any hyena keys. This could potentially take away Destiny players. And I don't know why it fell, because my clan, my D1 clan, we went from playing Destiny to playing Division 1, right? And we played through we even did the first raid that came out with Division 1, and then everybody just stopped playing for some reason. They never gave me a reason. Everybody just stopped playing, so I stopped playing. Yeah, Bungie's killing themselves bad. Sony's taking over. So I don't know when. I can't give you the exact time frame, but it's going to happen within the next. Definitely before the Renegade expansion, Sony will be in full control of Bungie. Bungie won't be a company anymore. It's going to get cannibalized into Sony. So when that happens, when Sony cannibalizes Bungie, Marathon will be officially canceled. That game will get cannibalized into another game. So what I mean by that, I'm going to stop playing for a second so I can talk about this. So what I mean by that is they're going to take what Bungie did with Marathon so far, and then they're going to add it to another game that they're already working on, and they're just going to kind of cannibalize the two games together. Sony loves doing that. They've done that since the PS1. They've been doing that with games. So guarantee that's what's going to happen to Marathon. Marathon's never going to see the light of day as the way Bungie had planned it. It's not. I will say, I miss my Edge controller playing a game like this, where the trigger would be so much easier to hit with the back buttons instead of the actual triggers. I got so used to playing that way, and then my Edge controller battery got, I fucked it up myself.
Vital signs critical.
I'm okay. And I'll read that. I'm gonna read what you're saying in a second. I gotta kill this battery pack. Heal up a little bit. Zach, you have it.
Search for survivors. They may be hiding.
I miss old Bungie even there. Oh, okay, I didn't actually know that. That's really cool. Yeah, so when it comes to FPSs, like true FPSs, not looter shooters like Destiny, but true FPS where it's just you're running around and you're picking up different guns and you're just shooting stuff, right? The number one looter shooter for me of all time, because I don't play a ton of them, FPS, best FPS. It's got to be Doom. Doom's, man, Doom was just, it's iconic from my childhood. I think that's why it's, that's number one for me. But Halo wouldn't be too far off from that. Okay, that makes sense. I can see that. There's another company that's done the Bible as well, and done it so secretly that nobody was paying attention. And the games are very famous.
We'll stay here until it's safe, then head to the theater.
That's what I gotta defend now. Like, there's a set of games that a company made that if you're paying attention, it's the Bible. They're telling stories straight out of the Bible, and that is FromSoft. So they tell the entire complete story of the Bible through Demon Souls. Think of Demon Souls as the book of Genesis, and Bloodborne is the book of Revelations. And then the Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3 is everything in between. If you know your Bible, which you sound like you do, I don't know how many Souls games you've played. Oh, dude. So think about this. Okay? I don't want to spoil Bloodborne, first of all. Bloodborne is an amazing game. One of my all-time favorite games. But you're a hunter taking place during this weird hunt where people are literally turning into beasts. The moon literally turns red at one point in the game. You get to a certain point in the game, and the moon turns red for the rest of the game, and then shit gets really crazy. Let's go, come on. He's hurting.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Roll, 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 roll. Motherfucker's throwing Molotov. Get wrecked, Pebbles.
Good you got there when you did. This could have turned out tragic. I'll ask Odessa to send a patrol to escort the survivors.
Theater up here. Game corner. Yay! The game corner. But Bloodborne is one of my all-time favorite games. Demon Souls. So Demon Souls takes place in like its own little pocket universe. Yep. Monroe North. Yep, you're 100% right, dude. So just to give you the general consensus, this is so cool. So it follows the Bible storyline chronologically too. So in Demon Souls, you're in this like pocket that you can't leave. You cross this fog, and there's a world inside this fog, and it's like it's got a lot of vegetation and stuff, but there's like chaos going on all of a sudden, and you don't know why. So you can think of it as the Garden of Eden being the serpent, all that, right? And then you get Dark Souls 1, and Dark Souls 1 is kind of like you're still in the book of Genesis, but you're starting to get into the book of Exodus because you're dealing with a lot of different topics that Miyazaki was pulling from, like, I feel like both of those books. And then Dark Souls 2 wasn't even done by the same director that did Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1. It was done same company did it, but a different director. But it follows the flood, because when you go into Dark Souls 2, it's a totally different world than Dark Souls 1. You're like, well, how is this connected? And then there's a huge city in Dark Souls 1 that you go to. And then in Dark Souls 2, it's not there. But it is. It's completely underwater. And so that represents the flood. And then Dark Souls 3 is when everything's starting to kind of go into disarray again. Like, everything's starting to fall apart. And then I think, because at the end of Dark Souls 3, literally the land is shifting. Like, tectonic plates are moving, and it's just gone bananas. And then Bloodborne isn't in the Souls storyline technically. It's its own game. But because it's a Souls-like game, it plays like Dark Souls. The story that they're telling is literally the Book of Revelation. There's beasts walking among us. The moon is red. There's the Antichrist is born. They're talking about this weird birth happening that it's bananas. But I don't know how many people I've watched lore, like many lore videos of the you know how like Bife does all the lore for Destiny. There's people that do all the lore for the Souls games. His name starts with a V. I can't think of his name, or I give him a huge shout out. But I don't think he's ever made that connection. He could have, and I haven't seen all those videos, but there's a guy who he almost exclusively only plays Souls games, and that's on Twitch and YouTube, and that's Lobos Jr. No, well, I wouldn't say that, because he shit all over Lightfall, he shit all over Lightfall, and he really didn't, and he really kind of shit on Final Shape. He liked so I watched Bike's initial video on the Final Shape, and he talked about how much he liked the environment, but the story didn't go where it was supposed to go, and it let him down, and he was kind of pissed off about that. Like he felt like they they let him down, and I'm like, damn, he's like one of your biggest guys. But if you want to know what Souls games are about, go on Twitch, go on YouTube, type in Lobos Jr., and you can watch his stuff. He is probably the best Souls player out there. Like legit out there.
On the rooftops of an apartment complex. The theater could use them to produce
and he's fun to watch.
Clear out
fun
the
to watch.
Make that area safe again.
I've been a fan of his for as long as he's been making content. So he's not the person who got me into Souls, but he's the person who kept me into Souls. Because when I first heard about, I'm not going to do that. I don't care about that question mark right now. When I heard about, the first time I heard about Souls game was Dark Souls 2, and it was another YouTuber I was watching named the Rad Brad. Very popular YouTuber. So the first Berserker I haven't played, Remnant 2, I'm stuck on the final boss. I have the DLCs and I can't play them because I'm stuck on the final boss of the original game. I know it's stupid. Hey, there's a control. I can't get this. I can't do that one yet. Oh wait, no, there's one right here I'm gonna do. I'm totally gonna do that before I do that. We're totally gonna go do this first. So I haven't played the Berserker one. I'm not in a Souls mood right now. I'm not. So Souls games for me are great, but I have to be in a very specific mood to play them. And Remnant from the Ashes Remnant 2 is an amazing game. Way underrated. Yeah. Very underrated. Very underrated game.
Heavily armed hostile detected.
Is there a minigun here? I shot so many bullets at this dude, he's still not dead.
Hostile broadcast picked up.
Oh.
Reinforcements en route.
Might as well call for reinforcements. Ah! Good for me.
Serious trauma detected. Detected.
Yeah, because that final boss in Remnant is a 3-stage boss. It's kind of nutty.
Heavily armored hostile detected. Vital signs critical.
Heal up real quick. No minigun on this one yet. There comes the extra help. Great. Don't flank me. Okay, got it. Do your thing, buddy. Do your thing.
Is that it? Everyone okay?
Guess they'll need to do some more recruitment.
Get the supply
room access unlocked.
Get my supply. Yeah, you do your thing, man. Oh, I got an LMG, buddy. That is totally gonna be my new weapon. That's taking over this other gun I got. Not the RPK, but the other one I got. I don't care what it is. Let's go. I finally got this is going to be. Damn, it's got a grenade launcher on it. That's cool. Ooh, I just put attack on it. 20% increase reload speed. Can't change that. Can't change that. Okay. Which sucks because it doesn't do. Oh, this is an SMG. Oh shit! I thought it was an LMG. No. I don't want an SMG. I want. I'll take the police M4, and then we're gonna go ahead and put some. I'll put that scope on it. Go ahead and put that on there. Go and put that on there. Go ahead and put that on there. There we go. And if I had some shaders, I'd shade it too. Okay, so then everything else is junk. This carbine could have been good, but it's... Okay. We have some other stuff to deal with real quick. We got... okay. Okay, backpack, 1.1%. So this is just level 5, so this has more armor. So yeah, we'll get rid of that one then. Gloves, armor, skill tree, armor, explosive resistant. Yeah, okay, I get rid of those. Weapon damage 1%, pistol instability, critical. No, still want that. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. Now let's go do that mission. This game is so much fun to get sidetracked on. It really is. Because, like, I'm doing side missions. I'm not even doing story missions. And I'm leveling up pretty decently, I think. Restock. So now I have a better... Yeah. Not a lot of recoil. And it's going to be... I almost want to... You know what? I kind of want to... I don't know if I want to... if I want to do this optic, which gives me 50% range, or if I want to do, I think I want to do that. Let's see how that looks. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want like a zoom in scope with this. There's something going on over here. Well, we're heading that way, so if we come across it, oh yeah, let's go do a propaganda one.
Freak out on the bike. Hell, enjoy yourself. You might not be alive tomorrow.
Alright, they're gonna be coming from this mouse. No.
This is our chance to create the city we want. So let's show those motherfucking truths on who is really... How much time have we got? I think it's safe to say that nobody knows.
I throw a button.
Access key detected.
I know, I'm getting it.
Progress halted. Override required. Progress resumed.
Oh, they're coming from this way.
required.
I've heard a lot of people around these parts are thinking about joining the hyenas. Do you really want to
One
live
of your
like a
weapons is
scavenger?
low in comparison to your current level. Get some new weapons for
Hard road becomes
restoration.
easier with time. Come to the theater and see for yourself.
I think it's yeah, it's this right here. That's level 5. This is level 1, but it's so fucking good. I'm not getting rid of it. They're high. Ooh. I'm a sucker for a Thompson. I'm a sucker for a Thompson. What do I get? I just get an extended mag for it. I can't even do that. Hold on, I just want to see what it does more damage. I got blue backpack. That's just a huge upgrade. So this does 248. This does 3, but this 30 round. They're both 30 round mags. So all right, Thompson it is.
Water, medicine, but most important, people you can trust.
Well, it's obviously I got to go around. It's down below, so. Ah, here we go. Tech. Okay, and then we're gonna
There's
go.
gardens on the rooftops of an apartment complex. The theater could use them to produce food. Clear out the hyenas and make that area safe again.
So basically, what I'm doing is I'm getting this control point all maxed out.
All right, drive out the hyenas
So when
and secure the rooftop gardens.
when I move into the next area, this area will be self-sustaining. The idea. There we go.
Hostile activity around the pool on the roof. Looks like the hyenas are running their operations inside one of the neighboring apartments.
All right, Agent. Get up to the roof and continue the sweep from there.
I love this gameplay though. When you pull the trigger on these guns, they feel like they have the impact they're supposed to have. They have the response they're supposed to have. Like I do like that. Like that's the one thing about Destiny that sucks is that the guns are futuristic a lot of times, so the impact on them, you don't really get to feel that. Like, that's why I use scout rifles and auto rifles in Destiny, because you can't mess that up, really. Like, you feel what you feel, right? When you get into fusion rifles, shit like that, it's like, it's hard to feel the... What? Pooped a log. Man, one of my dogs, he ate half his bed, so now he's just been pooping freaking parts of his bed. Oh, you're good, man. You don't have to apologize for nothing. You don't have to apologize for nothing. What time is it? Oh, fuck, it's 10:30. I got half an hour and then I gotta be done. I didn't realize it's already 2 It's the weekend, so I was like, I'm gonna stay up till like 10:30, 11 as far as gaming, and then just suck it up in the morning. So I got about half an hour more. Hey, look at that. I got a new Peril. Is that a gun? You have to work tomorrow. No. I have to take care of a kid tomorrow. I'm retired. I don't work. I linked it in another video. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, I'll link it in the chat tonight. So just hold on a second. I heard my wife. Sorry. So yeah, just like check it tomorrow, and I'll put the link in the chat, in this chat as well. You're actually, I'll do that right now. Hold on a second. No, not that. Did I say to click on that stupid computer, man? I swear sometimes. Alright. Not this. Here we go. No. Copy. Close. Paste. There you go. Yeah, I'm always home, so get on my Discord, message me when you're on and you're not sleeping and whatnot, and we'll get a stream together and you can run with me through Division. I'm totally for that, buddy.
Hostiles near your position.
This must be what most of the hyenas are holed up. Make your way through this side of the complex and secure it.
I gotta be real. Dealing with drones like this would be an enormous headache. Like, it would legitimately be killing a lot of people. Why get me? Oh, I got sniped at. I got landed. Can I get it in the? See if I can get it in there. I did get it in there. One more. Come on. Oh, there's still somebody else. Go get him. Yeah, I blew up his flash grenade that was in his hand. How about good aim? How do I get across here? Alright, so I gotta go back. Oh, there's some green stuff on the ground over there. Through here.
Still got some movement in the eastern apartment building.
Get over there.
Cool.
Let's wrap this
Yeah,
one up.
I have a digital copy of it, I believe. I believe my copy. Ooh, I might not actually have a copy of it. I think I was file sharing with a buddy of mine. And no, I have a copy. I have a copy. I do. I remember I got the deluxe edition of it. I think it was free, like a week, like last month too. Another green over here I want to get. Man, you should get on that streaming. Get that streaming game going, man. Dude, I'm literally rocking a PlayStation. That's my streaming right now. I used to have a better setup when I used to have a gaming tower and stuff, and I had a better setup. And then I was like, I was editing, I was recording and editing and doing all, and it was just, I wasn't seeing the return on my investment, and so I stopped doing that for a while. And then I moved and sold my computer, bought a laptop, and so yeah, right now, man.
There's water purification equipment on the rooftop opposite your position.
Give me something for the theater.
Yeah, man, I mean, you always welcome on my channel, buddy.
Serious trauma detected.
Complex is ours.
Yay!
These gardens should provide the theater with a steady source of food and water. I'm sure Odessa will be pleased.
I don't care what Odessa thinks. Or scarred up ass. I feel like you need a doctorate to do that shit, to be honest. Like, my setup right now, okay, I'm going to tell you my setup that I have right now. I have an MSI gaming laptop. It's a good one. It's got like a 3070 in it, I want to say. Like, for a laptop graphics card. It's the equivalent of a 3070, I think. Like 64 gigs of RAM, 2 terabyte hard drive, laptop. That I have an HDMI running into my TV. So, like right now, I'm playing Destiny, or not Destiny, but Division on my TV, and I have my laptop on my table off to the left of me with just the chat up, with just the YouTube chat up, so that's all I see on that. and then I have my PS5 next to me, and then I have my keyboard and mouse that are hooked up to my laptop, so I can keyboard and mouse. So basically, I have a tower without actually having a big ass tower and creating all that extra energy. But it can't. It does have its limitations. I've like um like if I wanted to run like Destiny 2 on it, ooh, buddy, I would not recommend the MSI gaming laptop to people if they're wanting to play like games like COD or Destiny, because it gets hot, and I have one of those laptop fan things you put on it, so you're it can keep it extra cool, and it still when I play games like that, it goes wow, like, those fans kick on, you're like, damn, coming down there, man. But I listen. This is how I'm looking at it, and this is for everybody, not just the conversation I'm having with Duke, but this is for everybody. If my channel gets big enough to where I can monetize the channel, I can start having ads, get sponsorship, whatever like that. I will 100% be willing to go back to doing pre-recorded videos and the live streams, but I'd have to hire somebody to do all the editing. I'd have to hire somebody be like, hey, I'm gonna pay you this percentage of the profits, but I'm gonna send you all my recordings and you edit that shit, and I'm not gonna touch it. I don't want to get anywhere near it. I'll just play the game. You figure out the rest of that. Because man, I was getting decent at my editing. I noticed the more you did, and the more I did it, the easier it got. But that's weird. It says there's something right here, and there's not. Maybe there's a can of food or something. Anyways, I don't care about that green. Did I get all 7? That's just the last one. Okay.
There's a Shade Tech cache sitting in the lab in the basement of the...
Maybe that's why I have a 3060. I think I have a 3060. Maybe it's a 3060, not 3070. It's MSI. I can tell you what it's called. Hang on.
Contaminated equipment recovered from the dark zones. It's only a matter of time before the hyenas get in there. So it'd be good to get to that cache before they do.
Let's see if I can find the katana. I think that's what the mine's called. The MSI katana. Does that sound right? No. That's too. I spent $1,500 on it from Walmart. If that tells you anything about it, it's a $1,500 laptop from Walmart.
Hi there.
I'm low. I can just go here, right? And I've had this laptop now for 3 years, so. Here we go. So yeah, I'm running the 11th generation i7 at 2.3, 64 gigs of RAM. It doesn't show the graphics card in here. Or maybe it does down here sometimes. I can go in the ice night. Perfect combination. 3050 Ti, that's what I have, the 3050 Ti, so a little bit lower than yours. But yeah, I paid like $1,500 from it from Walmart, and it does everything I want it to do. Yeah, for what I needed it to do, because originally I was looking at the Acer Neros, I think is what they're called, their gaming laptop, the Acer one, and it was just under $1,000, and it would do the trick for what I wanted out of it. but it was literally like $300 or $400 more, and I got the MSI one, and I was like, and I love it. It's a great laptop. Like I said, I've had it for 2 or 3 years now. I can't really complain. It's starting to slow down. It's starting to show its age now, but what I don't play games on it. I use it for watching YouTube, ironically, and playing like basic games. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, get what you get what you want. Like I was a car salesman for many years, and I would always tell people, uh, if you don't get the car you want, I'm going to make way more money on you. If because my goal is to make money, and if you don't get in the car that you want, you're going to be back here in 6 months buying another car from me. So get in the car you want to get into, and those people were the ones that always came back because they were like, we respect the fact that you looked out for us. You knew. It goes with anything. Get what you need. Get what you need. If you can't afford it, then just don't get it yet. Wait till you can afford it.
Not yet. Just a little longer.
I've
already been away too long. Tell me. Hey, that's not fair.
Hold on. Let this transmission go. I'm gonna talk about
What
this.
is this? Where is this coming from?
And then I'll be done.
Forget it. Ignore me. Go back to work. Don't you pull that shit on me. You talk to me. I deserve that much.
What about me and Al? We didn't sign up for this. You did.
I thought we settled all that.
You made your position clear. It's not the same thing.
You're right. You and Al deserve better. But you're stuck with me.
Yeah, we are. Portable device detected.
There it is. So, if they start talking
Kelso was
again,
here.
I don't care.
What did she want? The usual.
Skip transmission. I don't care. I want to talk. That was my thing with Destiny for the longest time. That I would always buy like when I bought the expansions, I bought the biggest version of it that they offered, so that way I didn't miss out on anything. Because you get that fear of missing out, right? 100%. There's another control point right here. Holy shit! All right, what do we do? The side. I'm gonna do the side mission.
Hostile
I'll do the
control point identified.
Damn, I just wrecked you guys with the fucking. Oh, it's over here. Okay.
The Shade Tech cache is in the lab in the basement. Expect to run into some hyenas. They've been trying to get in there for ages.
So, but what I was saying was, and that's one of the reasons Bungie got my money. And I almost bought. I'm telling you, I was so on the fence of getting Edge of Fate because of the fear of missing out was getting to me, and I just had to. I kept watching their Vidocs and everything, and going, nope, I'm not missing out here. And you can't live life on that. Like, if you think if you have the fear of miss out on something, and it's money involved in it, bro. It's not the way. God does not want you to live your life like that. Let's move up. Flank these fuckers. Yeah, that's my other thing is I'm a collector. I'm a huge collector. I collect I collect memorabilia. That's I don't collect. I'm not like a hoarder. I collect things that are like that interest me. I have a huge comic book collection. I have an even bigger Magic the Gathering collection. And if you saw my Magic the Gathering collection, blow your mind. The amount of money I put into that game, and that game gets me the most. Gets me the most because it's one of my all-time favorite games. So the FOMO always happens. New set came out. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. And I have to tell myself, I don't have the money yet. I can't get it. I just don't have the money. I need to wait. I can always get cards later. I can always trade for them, or when I have the money, buy them then. But yeah, I'm a huge collector of stuff. I have the full Vanguard figurines. I'm missing Shaxx. So I'm missing Shaxx, Eris Morn, the Drifter, and that's it. Those are the only three I'm missing. Shaxx, Eris Morn, and the Drifter. I have Zavala, Ikora, Cade. I have a Titan wearing wearing a full Vault of Glass armor with Gallahorn. I have a Ghost. I have a giant ass Ghost. I so wanted to get the Alexa Ghost. Man, I ain't got comic books that old. Well, to be honest, I just got into comic book collecting when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, I just started doing that not too long ago, probably 5-6 years ago. And it's the least expensive game collecting habit I have, ironically, because comic books, they're not as expensive as some of the other stuff. Spawn's your favorite, dude? I fucking love Spawn. My favorite is Deadpool, and I know that's cliche in today with the movies and all that shit, but I like Deadpool before Deadpool was cool. Because I like Deadpool because Deadpool was Marvel Comics trolling DC Comics with Deathstroke. He's Deathstroke in every sense of the form, except for he breaks the fourth wall and he's invincible. But I'm a huge Deadpool fan. I have 3 or 4 different Deadpool prints that I have the complete sets of. I also have the complete set of The Last Ronin, first prints of The Last Ronin. I have first prints of The Last Ronin arts, alternate arts, these giant art cards I got because Ninja Turtles is awesome. What else do I have? I have a lot of Deadpool. I got Deadpool and Wolverine, World War III. I got that one. I have a lot of Alien comics.
Viral contamination detected. System unresponsive.
Looks like you're gonna need to restore power to get into that lab. There has to be some kind of backup power supply. See what you can find.
I like comics. Comics are cheap, but they can be expensive. They can get expensive. Did they really? I see. Well, in the last Ronin, he's dead, so he died with Donatello. Spoiler, if you haven't read it. So they're making a Last Ronin movie too, by the way, and I'm super excited for that. I hope they don't fuck that up. Because it's such a crazy storyline from my childhood. Like, not The Last Ronin, but Ninja Turtles were my childhood. No, so you're wrong. You're actually wrong. They are all dead, but it's not Raphael using all their weapons.
Local power restored.
Well done.
It's not Raphael.
Should be able to recover the cash now.
Mike Lang. Raph's the first one to die. Raph dies first. Yeah, Leonardo's the blue one. So Raph's the first one and the last one that dies. Then Leonardo dies to offshoot of the Footland. And then Splinter's trying to save his last two sons and goes to Japan to confront the Foot and try to make a peace treaty. And gets ambushed, and him and Donatello both. So all that's left is Michelangelo. And Michelangelo goes batshit crazy. And it is amazing. I mean, he is no humor. He is the most serious fucking, like, you think, like, Raph was serious? Ooh. Michelangelo.
One more Shade Tech cash accounted for. Bring it on back to base.
Yeah, I have this really cool art where it's the back of Michelangelo, and you can see the weapons on his shell, and he's wearing all of their bandanas on his head. It's a really cool artwork. Yeah. So and then there's the last one and two that just came out. I haven't read that yet. I have the set, I just haven't read it yet. And then there's the last one of the Lost Years. It's what Michelangelo was doing in between the last Ronin and the last Ronin 2. So, and I have all of those. Huge fan of Ninja Turtles. Like, my brother, he's the ultimate comic book nerd. Like, he has, I wouldn't be exaggerating if I didn't say hundreds of thousands of comic books. Like, he has an insane collection. It just depends on the print, the conditions. I have first prints, but they're not worth that much. I think, because I don't have the alternate cover arts, I want to say like number 3. It's because there's 5. It was a set of 5. I want to say number 3 in black and white is the most expensive one, and it's like $200. But what is that red thing? Number 1's worth $300. Yeah. There's an alternate art, I want to say of 3, that goes for a good chunk of change. But I have just the standard art ones. I got them in a trade. Okay. Yeah. I got my last Ronin because I had the Lost Years. I got those when they got first issued, so I paid $5 each for each of them. But my last Ronin, I traded some stuff to get those. I traded some magic cards to get those. And I'll probably get them all graded. That'll be them. I don't have I have 1 graded comic book, but I'll probably get my last one. All of them, I'll send them in and get them all graded. And then they'll be worth an insane amount of money. Like, what the hell am I supposed to? Okay, I can go this way. Okay. Leave the mission area. I want to so badly. But there's a toolbox. So yeah, as far as like DC, because the Ninja Turtles are technically part of DC. They've done Batman and Ninja Turtles crossovers and stuff. My favorite, so when you talk about superheroes, my favorite superhero of all time is Superman, and it's not because of his powers. It has nothing to do with his powers, the fact that he's invincible and you shoot lasers and breath and fly and all that shit. It's because he is the epitome of America. the real America. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That's Superman in a nutshell. And so I've always said Superman is my favorite superhero because of there's no corrupting, there's no corruption there. It's pure America, and I'm a patriot myself. So then my number two is Batman. I own very few DC comics, but my two favorite superheroes are both DC. And then you get then again to Marvel, because then Deadpool would be number three. That would be the easiest one to peg, would be Deadpool. All right, let's go to this safe house here so we can end this session, because I'm getting tired. Oh, I didn't unlock it. Let's go unlock this safe house and then I'll go. But yeah, then Deadpool, Wolverine. I'm not a Wolverine fan. Like, I get him, but like he's probably one of my least favorite of the X-Men. My favorite X-Men, if we're going comic books or the animated series, like the OG X-Men animated series, man, it's hard to go against Gambit. And I know that a lot of people say Gambit. It is hard to go against Gambit.
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
I'm trying to think. Colossus. I like Colossus too. As far as the X-Men go. My favorite Marvel hero. My favorite was Gambit, Forge, Nightcrawler, Morph, and Bishop. Forge. Bishop. Cable was always good. I love Cable because he embraces Deadpool for everything that Deadpool is. Like, I love the fact the Deadpool Cable comics are some of the funniest fucking comics, because Cable is so serious and yet he just embraces Deadpool. It's so funny. Bishop, yeah, I like Bishop. Bishop can time travel, so that's kind of cool.
Hostiles guarding location nearby.
Professor X is always Magneto. He's not a superhero, but I love Magneto. Omega level mutant, loved him. But as far as like Marvel heroes, like the main, if you're just going across all the heroes of Marvel, I'm going to exclude the movies, because the movies can make me biased very easily. Because if I include the movies, it's Star-Lord. The Guardians of the Galaxies are the best. Even the third one, as shitty as it is, Omega Red was my favorite villain. Omega Red's really good too. Omega Red had the tentacles, right? I think so. He was like a vampire. It's a stupid safe house while I'm talking. Yeah, if we include the movies, then I would say Star-Lord would probably be my favorite Marvel character.
The hyenas have been getting the locals hooked on spice.
Man,
that's how they've been calling the shots around here for so long.
But it's a great cinematic experience. You can watch all three. So there is 30 freaking Marvel movies out now, but you can go and sit and watch Guardians 1, Guardians 2, Guardians 3, and you can understand everything that's happened in all the phases up to Guardians 3. Like, it's so intricate. I didn't like the Rocket origin story of 3, but I got it. I was like, okay, I get it. That's cool. You know what I mean? Like,
people around here have been through a lot. Having you watch their backs will make a big difference.
I get it. But I'm trying to think. Who would be my favorite Marvel superhero? Yeah, it's got to be the Hulk. And hmm. Yeah, man. Uh, um, man, I really like the Hulk. He's an anti-hero, I know, but I really like the Hulk. Venom, if you can consider, if you go anti-heroes as your heroes as well, Venom is fucking awesome. And by the way, the three Venom movies are great. The three Tom Hardy Venom movies are great. The third one was a little stretched out, but it was still good. So Duke, I'll tell you this. For me to classify a movie as being good or bad, it has to achieve one thing. One thing. Was I entertained? Did I get in there with uh um did I follow the story? Because the storyline can be irrelevant too. But did I have fun? Did I stay through the whole movie or did I check out? And um, when it comes to the Marvel movies, the actual Marvel movies from Phase One to now, you didn't like She-Hulk. No, I haven't seen it. I know she breaks the fourth wall too, but I haven't even seen it. Um, the only series I've seen of the Marvel series would be WandaVision, Loki, and the Netflix Daredevil, the first season of the Netflix Daredevil. And I also saw I watched maybe the first two seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Yeah, no, I know it's garbage. I have no plans on ever watching it. Um, just like I have no plans of ever watching the Marvels or uh, Black Panther 2. Like these are movies I have no plans on watching ever. Um, Fantastic Four is getting mixed reviews already. Um, they're saying there's no wokeness in it, which is kind of ironic, and they're saying that they and all the trailer footage, everybody thinks that Johnny Storm is going to be gay in it. He's not. I've confirmed it from multiple different sources. He's got a girl, but they turned the Silver Surfer into a chick, so I'm kind of like, I'm already checking out of that. And I am so fucking tired of Pedro Pascal. I'm so tired of Pedro. I'm so Pedro Pascal exhausted. Yeah, they say it's not woke, but it is. Um, it's just not as bad as like the Marvels and what was the Ironheart show that should have never been released. It was filmed in 2020, and they were like holding on to it, and then they were like, "Hey, what? what how could we punch Disney in the nuts even harder after Snow White? I know, let's launch Ironheart." It's like, ah. I would think it's funny that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs is the movie that launched Disney, and it might be the one that honestly uh, uh, killed Disney too. So Mephisto is in Ironheart, and played by Sacha Baron Cohen, which is, I think, a brilliant casting for Mephisto. But they put him in a stupid show. Galactus. So in Galactus, they made Galactus a bitch too in Fantastic Four. I guess he's like trying to retire. Like that's the whole storyline. Is doesn't really want to kill Earth. He's just trying to find somebody to do the job for him. He just wants to retire. Like Galactus is one of the biggest bads of Marvel. Period. He makes Thanos look like a bitch. He makes Thanos look like infinitesimal in comparison. And he wants to retire in his very first viewing in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He wants to retire. You lost Kang because of Majors being the major douche, doing the shit he did. So because Kang is way more powerful than Thanos, and so you get that upgrade with Kang, but then you lose the actor. But you can recast. They did that with the Hulk. I don't know why they don't just recast for that. Then they canceled Blade because Wesley Snipes wants to reportedly reprise the role, and I guess he'll take less money than the other guy, the Muhammad guy that they were gonna uh, uh, that they had cast. So the Blade movie's up in the air. Um, the last good movie Marvel's put out was Deadpool and Wolverine, and it had nothing. That movie really had nothing to do with Marvel. That was still, I feel like that was still the rollover from Sony. So I don't know. Um, but like I said, if I'm not counting, if you're just going straight comic books, Marvel superhero, Deadpool would be my number one for Marvel. He bangs death in the comics. How awesome is that? Like, you're like, wait, what? That's why him and Thanos have such a beef. In the comic books, Deadpool and Thanos have this huge beef, and it's all because all Thanos. So the motivation in the comic books for Thanos to get the Infinity Gauntlet and do what he did was to impress Death because he was in love with her. And then Deadpool comes along later on, and he has sex with Death, and oh man, it's irate. Um, that's a movie I'd love to see. Bring Josh Brolin back, have him play Thanos again, but Thanos' motivations in the movie was more Green Party, global warming and all. But if you go with the movies, like I said, Guardians, Star-Lord, Guardians would be my number one, and then Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, Todd McFarlane. Just the Spawn series alone puts him at a different level in comic book history, and like iconic comic books. Fun fact: there's a game out that plays like World of Warcraft. It's a single player game. It's called The Reckoning. Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning. But there's a game called Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning, and they remastered it. It's called The Re-Reckoning on PS5. If you've never played it, you might want to because Todd McFarlane did all the art for that game. You own the collectors. I own the collectors. Yeah, great game, amazing game, fun game. Because it's World of Warcraft single player. If you ever want to play World of Warcraft by yourself with nobody to bother you, that's what that game is to me. I feel like it's got the art of World of Warcraft, and it's got a cool storyline to it. It's a great game. But yeah, like I said, my favorite superheroes of all time, number one, has always been Superman, just because of not because of his powers. It has nothing to do with any of that. It has to do with he's uncorruptible, and he's for America. He's pro America. He's pro world, really, but he's the ultimate patriot for America, and I dig that. And then Batman, because he's the world's greatest detective. And I would argue, so in the Marvel universe, Reed Richards is the smartest person, right? He's smarter than Tony. He's smarter than Rocket. He's smarter than anybody. In fact, there's a comic where he's playing chess with Tony and Rocket and a couple other really smart people, all while building some other technology, and beats them all easily. So he's playing chess with all these the most intelligent other people in Marvel. He's playing chess and beating their asses at it while he's working on some new technology. That's how smart Reed Richards is. I'd argue Batman's smarter. I'd argue that Bruce Wayne's smarter. Bruce Wayne is the world's greatest detective, and in his tool belt, he has every counter to every member of the Justice League. He can subdue every member of the Justice League. It's on his tool belt. That's how good he is. That's how good Batman is. I have a Superman tattoo. I've never gotten the Batman. I want to get a Batman tattoo, but I got a Superman tattoo on my right arm. And yeah, man, if you love comic book talk, I can do that talk. I can talk comic books all day. Really, I can. I love the world of comics. Like I said, if you can entertain me, if it's entertaining me, then I'll give it a thumbs up. The movies, if it's entertaining, I can even get past woke shit if it's still entertaining. If they throw woke shit in there just for woke shit, and that'll throw me off. But if it's in there and it makes sense as part of the storyline, then I'm just like, okay, I can overlook it if I'm having fun. A great example of me and my personal choice and my personal taste in movies. I don't want to say love. I enjoy every single Transformers movie. I enjoy watching them. They're fun, dumb movies. You put it on your TV and you shut your brain off and just sit back and enjoy what's on the screen because there's nothing there. A lot of people forget it's all CGI. It's all CGI. The only thing that's real are the people. So you're watching these giant CGI robots fight each other, and it's fun. Same way with the Monster Universe, the Godzilla movies, the King Kong, Skull Island, and then Godzilla versus King Kong. I love those movies. They're so much fun because you can just shut your brain off. Pacific Rim, shut your brain off and enjoy yourself. That's the kind of stuff. And I get criticism. They're like, "You like the Transformers movies?" Yeah, I like them. They're fun. It's 2 hours that if I don't have anything going on, it's 2 hours I can waste, and I don't feel like I wasted. But on that note, Duke, thanks for coming by, buddy. As always, you are awesome. Get in. I have my Discord linked in the chat. Go ahead and just, if you haven't already done it, I'll add you in, and then we'll work it out to where we can while I'm streaming Division, you can play with me and we can run around and just create havoc. How's that sound? Sound good? But I am tired and I'm ready for bed. So thanks for coming by. Everybody else who came in and checked in, I love you all. I won't be streaming tomorrow or Sunday. I take the weekends off. So no streams tomorrow, Sunday, but I'll pick up first thing Monday with either this or Destiny. It just depends on how I feel. And yeah, on the note, have a good one, guys. I'll see you later.